Have you ever wanted to go on vacation? Have you ever thought about visiting a park? Well, I'm here to tell you about the beautiful place in the southern tip of Florida, the Everglades. The Everglades is 2,400 square miles. It's the third largest park in the southern United States. It has 1.5 million acres of wetland preserve, and it serves as a water source to 8 million Floridians. It's also referred to as the River of Glass for its extensive, renowned, and complex wetland ecosystem. So there's three entry points to the park. There's the Gulf Coast Visitor Center, there's Shark Valley, and there's Ernest E. Coy Visitor Center. The Anahinga Trail is located in the Ernest E. Coy Visitor Center. It's the only place that you're going to find alligators and crocodiles in the same living environment in the entire United States. It's also named after a bird. This is also one of the most popular trails in the parks, and it's only 0.8 miles long, so it's an easy walking trail. Next is the Gulf Coast Visitor Center. Just to give you an idea, it's 80 miles from Miami. It's a gateway to explore what's called the 10,000 Island, and it extends to Flamingo Bay to the Florida Bay, and it's only accessible by boat. In the Gulf Coast, there's several amenities. Amenities include such things as boating, kayak, canoes, airboats, restaurants, campgrounds, you name it, they have it. The only thing there is if you take a tour on a canoe or a kayak, you have to have a whistle or you will get a fine. Shark Valley. Now this just sounds a little scary, but in the early settlers in the 1900s, they saw fins of bull sharks, and that's how it got its name. It supplies water to the Everglades and feeds into Shark River. It's also referred to as the true Everglades, the heart of the Everglades. It stretches 100 miles to Lake Okeechobee, hopefully I said that right, to the Gulf of Mexico. It also has several amenities, such as boating, fishing, different restaurants, campgrounds, much of the same as the Gulf Coast Visitor Center. So over the last several years, it has dramatically changed. At one point in time, it covered over a third of the state, and now it's only half that. In the early 1900s, the settlers drained the river to build homes and crops. So hopefully you will join me on your next trip or vacation to the Everglades and enjoy all of the amenities that it has to offer. But if you go out on a canoe or kayak, make sure you bring a whistle.